Welcome to your yoga practice today. I'm Georgie. We're going to be doing a practice today which is for when we're traveling. So when we're traveling we might start to feel a little bit stiff through the body, so we're going to work on some target areas. Maybe the feet are a bit swollen. You might find you're a bit stiff through the back, the hips, the shoulders, the neck. So we're going to work on all of that. And you also might find that you need to get a sense of grounding. So we're going to focus on the root chakra to help us feel safe and secure, even as we're traveling around to new places. We'll begin in child's pose. Toes touch, knees open wide. And allow the forehead to come down towards the earth. If the floor feels a little bit too far away, you can rest the forehead onto a block or stack the fists and rest the forehead here. Use your hands to gently make your way up to a kneeling position. Okay, we're going to come to a cross-legged seat. And again, if that doesn't feel good, you can sit up on a block or have your legs in any position that feels right for you. Remember throughout our practice today that this is your practice. I'm just a guide. So listen to what your body needs today. And it's really about body, mind, and spirit awareness. Listen to what you need. Okay, we're sitting up tall. We're going to come to Prithvi Mudra, which is where the ring finger and the thumb connect. Allow the hands to gently rest. Sit tall through the spine. Any part of you that's connecting with the earth feels grounded. And then we sit tall and let the head just rest on top. Prithvi Mudra is a great mudra for helping us to connect to the root chakra, to bring that energy in and up and help us feel secure and safe. As you inhale, count to 3. As you exhale, count to 6. Keep going with that breath. Perhaps coming to Ujjayi breath, ocean-like sound at the back of the throat. Blink the eyes open, maybe shake out the hands and let them rest. Allow the right ear to come towards the right shoulder. Let the shoulders melt down away from the ears. And take it to the other side. And there's no need to push or force this. Just let gravity do the work. Be gentle with yourself. Breathing as we stretch will help to softly alleviate the tension. Come back to the center. Allow the chin to come towards the chest. Look forwards and up. And look forwards again. Let's reach the right hand up, coming over to our side body stretch. Try to keep the hips grounding down as you do this. Feel how the ribs expand in the side of the body as you breathe. And change sides. Lift. We're going to come to a gentle twist. Inhale to sit tall. Exhale, twist. Keep breathing into the belly. And remember with twists to only go as far as the spine feels comfortable. Gently unravel. Let's sit tall. Inhale, exhale to twist. The twist, think about it starting at the base of the spine and then working up to the top of the spine. Gently unravel, coming to a forwards fold. You might find that sitting in this posture already feels like a stretch, so just stay here and breathe. But if you want to, you can fold the body forwards over the legs, let the head hang heavy. And rise. Okay, we're going to come onto all fours now. If it feels uncomfortable under the knees, you can just double up your mat or maybe pop a blanket under your knees. Shoulders are above the wrists, hips above the knees. Spread the fingers wide, tops of the feet press firmly down. Coming to cat-cow, drop the belly, lift the gaze as you inhale. Exhale, chin to chest, round the spine. Keep moving with your breath. Oh, this feels good. If your spine hasn't moved very much, let's really start to let the spine wake up. Maybe it feels good to come to a bit of a wild cat, so just taking any movements here, maybe some circular movements through the hips and the shoulders. You might prefer to just stick with cat-cow. All right, let's work into the shoulders now. So keeping the hips high above the knees, walk the hands forwards, allow the armpits and the heart to melt towards the earth. If it's available to you, keep the gaze forward so the chin connects with the earth. If that doesn't feel right, it's okay to keep the gaze looking down. Come back up to all fours, down to the belly, hands in line with the chest. We're going to inhale to cobra. Exhale down. Keep moving with your breath. Make your way up to all fours. We're going to tuck the toes, downward facing dog. And let's pedal through the feet. Slowly walk the feet towards the hands. And maybe you want to bend the knees here, particularly if you're feeling discomfort in the lower back. Allow the knees to bend a little more. We're just going to hold it here. Feel the foot to earth connection. Allow the head to hang heavy. Feel the spine elongate. Bend a little bit more through the legs and slowly roll up vertebra by vertebra. Inhale, lift the hands, palms touch. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees as much or as little as you need to. Make your way back to plank or all fours. We're going to come down with the knees, the chest, the chin, and then sweep up to our cobra. Good. Downward facing dog. Pedal through the feet, bending one knee at a time. Notice how that gets a stretch through the Achilles and the calf. Allow the knees to float towards the mat, towards the floor. We're going to stretch now into the soles of the feet, so tucking the toes underneath and just sitting the weight back over the heels. Use an extended exhale to help if it starts to feel uncomfortable. I'd like you to maybe notice when it gets to the point where it feels really uncomfortable in the feet, and just see if you can take one more breath. Challenge yourself. And release. Give the feet a shake. Well done. Okay, we're going to come now to lying on the tummy, crocodile pose, resting the forehead onto the backs of the hands. And I'd like you to notice if you're carrying tension in the legs, your feet might still be quite rigid where they are. So maybe just rock the feet in and out a little bit. And then you might notice that you want to just rock the hips a little bit. And now settle into stillness. And you might not be perfectly symmetrical, but the muscles are soft and relaxed. Stretching into the quads now. Let's bend the right knee, catch hold of the foot. If the foot feels a little bit too far away, if you're wearing trousers, you can hold those or use a strap to hold on to. Equally, you can come over onto the side body, bring this knee a little closer to you, and then see if you can catch hold. If you want to go deeper, think about pressing the hips firmly into the ground. Change sides. Release. We're going to make our way now onto the back body. Get there any way that feels good for you, but move mindfully. Be really aware of how you're moving your body. Coming down onto your backs. Okay, press the feet firmly into the earth and the hands. We're going to roll up through the spine, lift the hips, coming to bridge, and roll it back down. Use the breath, inhale to lift, exhale to lower. Let's lift the right leg. We'll gently point and flex into that foot. If this already feels like a stretch through the back of your leg, just stay where you are. Otherwise, you might like to pull that leg a little bit closer towards you. Try to keep the sacrum, the pelvis, rooting down into the ground. Okay, let's cross the right foot over the left thigh. Let the right knee open wide. Figure 4, because it should look like a kind of upside down 4 from where you are. If there's any discomfort in the right knee, just allow that knee to not turn out so wide. Okay, if you'd like to go a little deeper with the stretch, hold on to the back of the left thigh and pull it towards you. The breathing is long and smooth. We gently release, both feet flat on the floor, left foot lifts. Let's point and flex into that foot. And again, if this already feels like a stretch, stay here and breathe. Otherwise, just gently start to pull that leg towards you. And the foot can be flexed or pointed. The knee can be soft. And gently crossing that left foot over the right thigh. Come to your version of figure 4. It might feel different on this side, so be really aware of what this part of your body needs. And release. We're going to come to Supine Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet touch, knees open wide. Your choice where you'd like to rest the hands. If you want something more open, you can bring them to cactus arms. So arms are straight and bending, out to the sides and bending at the elbows. But you might prefer to rest the hands maybe on the legs, the belly, the heart. Draw the legs together. We're going to have the arms wide now, ready for a supine twist. Allow the knees to go over to one side and turn your gaze in the opposite direction. If you'd like something a little bit deeper, you might like to extend the top leg or cross the legs over. Change sides. This is such a wonderful stretch because it's a passive stretch. Gravity does the work for you. Your goal, in fact, is to not push this, but to do the opposite, to soften and surrender. Come back to the center. Let's give the knees a little hug. You can find stillness or gently rock a little bit side to side, maybe make some circles or a lovely massage into the sacrum. Take a few minutes now if you want to to do any final stretches that feel right for you before we get ready for meditation. You might also like to use this time to have a sip of water. Maybe you want to put some warm layers on. If you have an eye pillow, you can put that over your eyes now. Whatever you do, use this time to really get comfortable, ready for our meditation. Okay, make any final adjustments that you'd like to now. For a traditional relaxation, you might like to come to Shavasana, so lying down flat on your back, legs slightly apart, arms slightly apart, palms face up if you want to welcome in energy from the universe, palms face down if you'd like a more inward-looking practice. If this posture doesn't feel great for you, you might like to bring the knees up, feet on the floor again, and just let the knees rest towards each other. You can also do this in a seated position if that feels better, or even lying on your side or on your belly. Take a moment to feel any part of the body which is touching the ground. Notice some parts of you are connecting with the earth and other parts of you are touching nothing at all. Sense into your breath as it comes in through the nose and out through the nose. Take a moment of gratitude for bringing yourself to the mat today. I'm going to name different body parts, and I'd like you to send a shining white light to those parts of your body using visualization, imagining that shining white light is a sense of calm, a sense of relaxation. Soles of the feet, the toes, the ankles, white light at the knees, front and back. White light travels up the legs to the hips, whole of the pelvis relaxes. Whole of the left leg, whole of the right leg. That energy travels from the base of the spine through each vertebra to the top of the spine into the neck. The shoulders, the collarbones, traveling down the arms to the elbows, continuing on down to the wrists, the palms of the hands, the backs of the hands, and into all of the fingers. Whole of the arms. Sense into the belly, relaxation. the solar plexus, the heart, the ribs, front and back. Whole of the torso. Shining white light in the torso, the arms, the belly, the legs. Inside of the throat. Inside left ear, inside right ear. Inside of the mind. The third eye. Back of the head. Crown of the head. The forehead. Relax the jaw. Feel the eyes are heavy in their sockets. Whole of the head. White light. Relaxing, healing energy. Whole of the self. Let's take a moment to just be here. You're welcome to stay here for as long as you like, but if you're ready to come back into the space, just gently move into your fingers and your toes. And then start to take some bigger movements, perhaps a full body stretch, a reach side to side, maybe a hug of the knees. When you're ready, make your way onto your side body and up to a seated position. We'll re-energize with the breath, inhaling through the nose and a short, sharp sigh out through the mouth. All together, big breath in. And again. One more time. We shake out the hands, rub them together, and we're just going to give the feet a very gentle massage, working through any places that need a little bit of attention, maybe even up around the ankles, the Achilles, the calf. Both feet. Okay, let's shake out the hands. Rub them together. Rest them onto the heart center. Shake out the hands. Rub them together. And rest them over the eye sockets. Take the hands to the crown of the head, all the way down the body. Bring the palms together in Anjali Mudra. We'll finish with Om Shanti, which means peace. Om Shanti.